What's up, beautiful image bearers? It's me, CA3, and here's what I read today. So the reference scripture is Proverbs 11:3, which says, "The integrity of the upright guides them." Now, if you want to, feel free to pause and read this, but this is again from the Our Daily Bread devotional, and essentially the story is about two runners who are running a race, and one of the runners stops early as he's about to finish in first place because basically the signs confused him to a point where he didn't realize that he wasn't at the finish line yet. So instead of taking advantage of this, the other runner actually guided him, who was in second place, and helped him make it to the finish line. And the reason was because at the end of the day, he chose integrity. He didn't feel like a win that he had to take by surprise is a real win. And the way that the news reports put it was he chose honesty over victory. I feel like this excerpt really brings it home, though. It says, if we abandon our integrity, short-term wins actually yield defeat. But when fidelity and truthfulness shape us in God's power, we slowly become people of deep character who lead genuinely good lives. Listen, y'all, integrity is not an easy thing. I've heard it put that integrity is what you do when no one's watching. It actually reminds me of this one time while I was working for a nonprofit. We found a bunch of gift cards while we were cleaning out our classroom. And they were old too, okay? We had every reason in our minds to just take these gift cards and not say a word about it. However, as we started to think about the fact that somebody paid for these, like they're not ours, even if they're forgotten, that doesn't give us the right to just take them, pocket them, and act like nothing happened. But trust me, it wasn't an easy choice. I wanted that money. But the thing about integrity is that it ain't supposed to necessarily feel good to the flesh, because integrity is something that really ultimately comes from God. A lot of us do the right things simply because we don't want to get in trouble or we don't want to get caught. But only Jesus can change our hearts to the point where we realize even when we're alone, He can still see everything we're doing. But this also made me think about those who like to show their integrity to the world. Here's a scripture from Matthew 6. It says, "Watch out, don't do your good deeds publicly to be admired by others, for you will lose the reward from your Father in heaven. When you give to someone in need, don't do as the hypocrites do, blowing trumpets in the synagogues and streets to call attention to their acts of charity. I tell you the truth, they have received all the reward they will ever get." Listen, don't choose integrity because you want to be recognized, because you want to be rewarded, because that defeats the whole point. And here's another scripture of encouragement, Galatians 6:9. "Don't get weary in well-doing, for in due season you will reap if you don't give up." Listen, the point is, do the right thing even when it's hard, even when no one else sees it to reward you, because God sees it and He'll reward you.